I'm not a film critic, or I have never done a review on any of the films. And I don't feel the need to join the bandwagon of reviewing a film or giving a film reaction. But this time, I just saw this film, a brilliant film, and I couldn't stop myself but to talk about this film. And especially this one liner, this just one line which says, सिर्फ एक थप्पड़ but नहीं मार सकता. This one line has given me so many thoughts. So I couldn't stop myself but to talk about this film, Thappad. So in this video, I'm going to give you an honest review, what I feel and what is the film talking about. So keep watching the video and we will be right back. What's up my people, this is Imtiaz from FiTBasH. Welcome back to our new video. Now in this video, as I was saying, we're gonna talk about an honest review about the film, the movie Thappad. So the movie starts in the current era and the South Delhi and in a very posh bungalow with a very educated and rich husband. Tapsi Pannu, she's playing the housewife, and Pavel Gulati, he is a newcomer and he's playing the main protagonist for this role, and he is Tapsi Pannu's husband as well. And Tanvi Azmi, she's a brilliant actress and she's playing Tapsi Pannu's mother-in-law. So she's Pavel Gulati's mother. Now all the character, Kumud Mishra, he's playing Tapsi Pannu's father. Ratna Patak Shah, she's playing Tapsi Pannu's mother. So these are the main six characters the whole of the movie revolves around. There's also Dia Mirza, she's Tapsi Pannu's neighbor. There is Ram Kapoor, he is Pavel Gulati's lawyer, which comes later in the film. So the movie starts where Tapsi Pannu, she's a housewife and she's very happy within her role of being a housewife, and she's looking after the whole house. She's looking after her Pavel Gulati, the main her husband's mom, her mother-in-law. She's doing all the housework. She's cleaning, she's cooking, she's planting, watering the plants. So these are all the starting scenes, and obviously it seems that she's really happy within her character or within her role being a housewife. And the movie has a very slow start, but eventually when it comes near the interval, that's where the main action happens. In one of the parties, the main protagonist Vikram, who is planning to go abroad, who's planning to go to London in terms of his job. So he's given a promotion. So they are throwing a big party in their house, in South Bombay, big bungalow, big house. So they all are enjoying the party, and there's a dance going on, and songs, and drinks, and food, and all, everything is going on. The whole family is enjoying, and suddenly he gets a news from her office, from his office, that the promotion which he was getting is been cancelled. So he's still going to London, but he will be working under someone else. So he was meant to be some sort of a CEO or some head of the company, but then they say that he won't be getting that promotion or that place, and someone else will be leading the office, and someone else will leading the place, and he will be working under that person. So he gets really irritated and he gets really upset, and there's a whole scene of him being arguing with his boss and him being arguing with someone else. And meanwhile, Tapsi Pannu, who's playing his wife, she walks in and she's trying to grab him and she's trying to calm him down, but he's so angry, he's so pissed off that instead of listening to her, he slaps her. This is where the movie starts, and this comes by the interval. So when in the first half of the film, I was thinking that movie is a little slow, the characters are still developing, but slowly when the interval comes, the movie has grown into a very interesting topic. This is where the action happens when he Vikram slaps Amrita, who's Tapsi Pannu. And Anu feels really kind of underdignified, that how can he slap me? I mean, she's taken on her dignity, that even he was pissed off, even he was irritated for whatever reason, but he can't slap me. So later in the second half of the film, for starting couple of scenes, she's really quiet and she's very confused. She so basically the director Anubhav Sinha, he's trying to show that she's really confused, and she's trying to still understand or trying to adapt with this situation what has happened, but somehow she can't, and she keeps refusing that um, I should not take any action. The film is showing that she's so kind of depressed and so low within her own self, because she feels like she's lost her dignity, and she's lost her self-respect. So she's still thinking, and then meanwhile she takes up an action, and she tells Vikram, the husband, that I'm going to my place for a few days because I need a change and I still can't get over whatever has happened. So Vikram is like, you know what, big deal, just forget it, shit happens, it was just heat of a moment, and it just happened. So why are you making such a big fuss, and why are you making such a big of a hawa that, oh, what happened? But till now he doesn't realize is that Anu, his wife, is feeling low because she feels like she's lost her dignity and she's lost her self-respect. So the whole film talks about the self-respect of a woman and the self-respect of her dignity. So by the time he's also getting a bit pissed off with Anu's this sort of a nature, and Anu being quiet and depressed. So he says, okay, fine, whatever, do whatever you want to do. If you want to go, but you'll have to come back. So she said, yeah, fine. And then she leaves. She goes to her mother's place, mom and dad's place, which is Kumud Mishra and Ratna Patak Shah. So she's staying there. And then she speaks to her lawyer and she files a case, and she tells her lawyer that I don't want to go back. So the lawyer is asking her all the questions, that what's the reason, is he's having an affair, or you are having an affair, or is there in domestic violence, what's the reason? And she said, no, there is no reason as such. The only reason is he slapped me. And just like that, just like anyone else, even the lawyer, she feels quite strange. She feels that that's a very strange thing, that he just slapped you, that's it, and you don't want to go back and you want to file a divorce just because he slapped you. And she said, yes, it's just a slap, but he can't. The actual line she says is, बात एक सिर्फ एक थप्पड़ की है, but नहीं मार सकता. So this means so much. This one line tells so much about a woman's dignity and a woman's self-respect. So carrying on with the film review, that's what she says to a lawyer, and lawyer says, okay, fine, if that's the case, we can still file a case, but you do have to understand that things will does get really ugly in the court when the prosecutor will be asking you all sorts of questions, and you will have to reply him back, and this and that. So she's not threatening her, or she's not scaring her, but she is just trying to warn her that what sort of things she's stepping into and what can happen if she goes ahead with this action of filing a divorce. And she said, that's fine, I'm okay with it, but I cannot live without my self-respect, because she says that there was only two things which I was looking for myself when I was young, when I was in college, which is self-respect and happiness. So that's the two things which, even as this age, as a housewife, I also need these two things: self-respect and freedom. And if I don't have my self-respect and if I don't have my freedom, then there is no point staying with that man. So she goes ahead with the divorce case, and then the story carries on. And then finally she also realizes that she's pregnant. So the Vikram, who her husband, he's trying to try every single thing to bring her back. He tries to convince her with a sympathetical way, with emotional way. Even he tries to threaten her. Even he's filing all the allegations against her, that she's not a good woman, of a good character, this that. So he tries everything, because even he tries to manipulate her with giving her money and flat and property, just so that she can come back, or at least if she don't want to come back, she can give her child back to him. So after pregnancy, after she gives birth to the child, what he demands is, I will give you this property and so much amount of money, but the child will be with me. And Anu says that that's not going to happen. When I give the birth to this child, it's both of us, so we both will be equal parent. I'm not going to give this child just to you because you're rich and you're powerful, and I also don't want to keep this child just with myself because you are equally the father of this child. So she's playing neutral, that we both will have this child, we both will raise him as a mother and father, but obviously saying separate. But I'm not gonna take this offer what you are giving me, and I'm not in need of your money or your property. So she refuses. And in the end, when there is this there's a very nice and emotional scene where she is talking to her mother-in-law and her mother and her father and rest of the people, and she's describing the whole situation and the whole scenario what has happened. And that's where she says that I'm really hurt that when the incident happened, no one came and spoke to me, and no one asked me how am I feeling, because I did felt a little low when I was feeling on my self-respect, and when I lost my self-respect. So no one asked me. So she said, I don't have any hard feelings against anyone, but I will not forgive any one of you guys because you guys didn't came and stand for me, and then you guys didn't stand for my self-respect. So I will not forgive you for that, but I can forgive everyone for any other thing. So she said, I have no hard feelings about that. So it's a very nice emotional scene by the end of the film. And by end of the film, when the film is ending, Vikram, the main protagonist, he did realize that it was his mistake. So he goes and he is apologizing to Anu that yes, it was my mistake, it was my fault, I shouldn't have been so angry. Whatever happened, it was within me, so I have no right to raise my voice or to even touch you, or even forget about slapping, but I can't even touch you because that's not my that's not right, and it's not good. So this is what Anubhav Sinha, the director, is trying to tell everyone, that women's dignity is very very important. I can definitely understand because I'm married, I have wife, I got mom, I got my sister, so I do respect each and every woman. And I do feel the same thing, that you should respect women, you should respect your wife, your sister, your mother, your friend, whatever, your girlfriend or whatsoever. You have to respect them, and it's very very important. Like we men, we normally forget that when we are angry, we just take our anger out on maybe if it's your mom or your sister, your wife, your girlfriend, anyone. But you don't do the same thing with your boss. If you're angry with your boss, will you ever go and slap your boss or start swearing at your boss? You won't do that, right? So who gave us right, or how do we have that sort of right to be angry or be so much physical with our partner, with your wife or with your sister or anyone, matter of fact? Because we love and respect our mom so much, why don't we do the same with our wife? I mean, why not? She's a woman as well, and she's a daughter of some family, and she even she has a father, she's got a mother. So this is our duty, and it's our duty to respect our wives, and to protect them, not just to be with them physically, but emotionally we should be them as well. So it's a very very important thing, and I think this is what the director Anubhav Sinha is trying to say. So guys, I mean, all in all, I would definitely say that everyone do watch this film. It's a nice film with a very good message. Don't just think that, oh man, the whole film is about a slap. No, it's not about a slap. Slap is just one of the thing, but the whole film is about a women's dignity and a women's self-respect. And I'm very very sure that every man who loves his mom, who loves his sister, would definitely understand this film, and will get a message, and will understand that how important it is to respect your wife. And hey guys, thank you for watching the video. If you like the content, do leave a thumbs up below, and please try and remember to subscribe to the channel. आज के लिए बस इतना ही. अगले हफ्ते फिर मिलेंगे with a new video with some new content. Till that time, keep loving, keep rising, keep shining. This is Imtiaz from FiTBasH, signing out.